Hi, hello. This is Bridget, CEO, founder of Solution Telehealth. I am in my clinic. Woo! I just wanted to post a quick video because with me opening my Solution Wellness Clinic, it might be a little confusing for some. So I figured I would try to explain it as best as I can. So originally, the business started as Solution Telehealth, which is a weight loss practice, but it's telemedicine. So this way, I can see anybody in the state of Indiana. Now, with that being said, I have several links on my website, www.solutiontelehealth.com, but you can go to the online portal and you can schedule either a free 15-minute consultation, just kind of, a quick Q&A if people have questions that they don't want to email or anything, and you get a free 15-minute consultation, or you can schedule your initial evaluation, which has some paperwork on there, the privacy practices, policy, stuff like that. And but it also has some like wellness intake forms, ask basic questions, what are your eating habits like? What are your sleep habits like? Past medical history, those type of things. And then the initial consultation can be up to an hour. I try to block out enough time depending on the person. Some people may not need an hour. Some people, who are new to weight loss or lifestyle change may need an hour. But you get me one-on-one telemedicine, explaining to you what exactly do I do, going through your intake forms and seeing, identifying with you what are your potential problem areas, what are you trying to work on. I go into explaining my 1, 2, 3 go meal plan, which is, you've probably heard me say this or post something about this several times, but it's very easy, simple to use meal plan that you can implement basically anywhere. It's not one of those things where you got to empty out your cabinets and refrigerator and buy cottage cheese and carrots and that's all you can eat for the rest of your life. No, it's more adaptable, adjustable to your lifestyle. Obviously, you can titrate up the more active you are, or titrate down the less active you are. But I created that meal plan, one, because it really helps a lot of my clients in primary care, whether that was primary care for Medicaid or Medicare population, or primary care in the urgent care where I see, and it's basically from babies all the way up to geriatrics. But I found that it was easier for people to stick to, one, and two, easier to explain. It's not, you got to count all this and macros and calories and net carbs and blah, 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 blah. It's like, yeah, there's a little bit of counting because you got to learn the program. But once you do it enough, it's second nature. And more importantly, it helps people to be more, I guess, picky about what they put in their body, because I say it a lot, you treat it like it's money. If you have, I don't know, $500, you're not going to just blow the $500 on the first thing you see. You're going to decide, is this exactly what you want? Is this important? Do I need to get this for $500 right now, or do I need to save it? Do I need to spend some of it? People, when it's money coming out their pocket, they want to do all this research and really want to be decisive and make the best decision. But then when it comes to food, it's, oh, that's right there, I'll eat it. So I like to compare it to money. You're more selective on what you put in your body when you really realize what it costs you. So that's how the 1, 2, 3 go meal plan was created. And like I said, with the Solution Telehealth, it's the televisit. I explain all that. I like to collaborate with the client, 1 or 2 small goals for a week or two. I try not to jump into everything so big because to me, I see a lot of people get overwhelmed very quickly. So, and I'm included. So I say, let's start on 2 things. What is your absolute must haves? What you think you're willing to cut back or substitute or stop, and we just come up with a small plan together. And then we could do bi-weekly or monthly visits to see how you're doing. Were you able to meet those goals? Was the goals too hard? You only met one of them? Were you able to complete 5 goals? Like you were on a roll and you were able to, I did this, but we did talk about this other issue. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that one. But either way, you get me one-on-one, we talk about it. What do we need to adjust? What do we need to keep using? Also, I like to do labs. I can either order for telemedicine, I can order them, and the lab company I use will mail you all the supplies you need with the actual order and directions on the nearest lab to you. So they have labs all over the country, and they do subcontract, I believe, with LabCorp. So wherever you're living in the state of Indiana, either one of their labs should be near you or a LabCorp. And you go and you take all the stuff there, and they'll do the blood draw, and they'll get the order, and then they'll send the results to me. And then when we meet up again, we'll discuss it. Okay, this is what your cholesterol looks like. Your blood sugar's a little high. Your little, maybe your sodium level is out of whack. Your liver enzymes, your kidney function. Are you hydrated? And we kind of go through those. B12, vitamin D, that has a lot to do with immunity, energy. It's kind of hard to lose weight if you're so tired and fatigued, So that's the telemedicine part. And again, we just continue going and meeting up and seeing what goals are we achieving. And in the meantime, if weight loss is minimal, you're supposed to lose, I think it's, off the top of my head, I think it's 5% of your body weight within 90 days. I think it's considered, optimal weight loss. But with that, if just the 1, 2, 3 go meal plan and whatever physical activity you're doing is not enough, then we have the other options if we want to do like prescribed medicines. A lot of anti-diabetics are actually very good for appetite suppressant. Phentermine, the Adipex, a lot of people are familiar with that one. That's a stimulant. I can order those and they would be shipped to your house directly. Now, the phentermine will be, because I use a compounding pharmacy. If you're trying to use some of the anti-diabetics, I can just call that in or e-prescribe that, and you pick that up at your pharmacy. Now, with that being said, a lot of these medicines may or may not be covered by your insurance. Depends on your insurance. Depends on the price, depends on the pharmacy, how much they charge for it. With that being said, there are a lot of manufacturer coupons you could go and get, and that helps, but I can't guarantee the price, okay? As far as the phentermine, because I ordered that's a set price for 30-day supply. It's $30. So that one I can control, but the other ones, Saxenda, metformin, those I can't really control, okay? Now, with that being said, again, we'll continue that, reconvene, see how it works for you. Are you having side effects? Is it working for you? Is it working too well? And we'll discuss. Is this something we need to continue? Do we need to increase it? Do we need to stop it? But again, you get me one-on-one. We work through it together. My goal is, 1, like I said, I like the easy meal plans. 2, if I prescribe something, I try to do long-term supplements. Phentermine you could do in 3-month spurts. So that one to me is more for people who got a wedding coming up or some sort of event, some trip, and they're trying to drop weight really quick. To me, that's what phentermine's more for. But if you're just trying to lose weight so that, your joints don't hurt, you want more energy, you're trying to improve your labs, your cholesterol, those type of things, you got a lot of weight to, lose. Because usually if you have a lot of weight on you, you didn't gain it overnight. It took years. So it takes years to lose that weight. So I like the longer term supplements for those options. But that's the solution telehealth, okay? Next is I do mobile rapid COVID, rapid antibody testing. That is also on my website, and there is a link to book that. Now, that in general is just northwest Indiana. That's Lake, Porter, and LaPorte County. I'm willing to do some Chicagoland area, but you will have to call me because that depends, 1, on the day, 2, where you're located, 3, the time. So I didn't put that on the website, but yeah, if you're in the Chicagoland area and you need testing, just call me. And then I can say, okay, when, where, and I can say, oh, I'm not available, or maybe I'm available this day, that type of thing. But with the mobile COVID testing, I try to explain this to people because a lot of people feel that because they had COVID or they believe they had COVID, or if they had the COVID vaccine, that they don't need rapid testing. 1, if you've been exposed per the CDC, if you've been fully vaccinated, it's been 2 weeks, whether it's the Moderna, Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, whatever, and it's been 2 weeks. If you've been exposed, in an outside setting, you don't necessarily have to quarantine unless you have symptoms. But what I'm seeing a lot of is if someone in their household tests positive, you should quarantine regardless because you're directly exposed multiple times. So with that, I tell people you could go ahead and get tested to see, your status. But 2, the antibody testing is important. 1, if you've gotten your vaccines and you're fully vaccinated, see if you have antibodies, because Some people who had COVID before never develop antibodies, and they think they're protected, but they're literally not protected. So I think it's still good to do the rapid COVID, rapid antibody testing. One, to know your status. And if you had COVID and you do have antibodies, or you've been fully vaccinated and you do have antibodies, go ahead and get them checked every 90 days or so, because this is new for all of us, you know. And I think it's just good to see how long we're going to have antibodies, whether you acquired the immunity naturally or from the vaccine. We need to know. We need to get an estimate. Right now, I'm hearing 90 days, but I know personally two people who had COVID, both had COVID, very serious cases, survived, and they have had antibodies for over a year. Is that everybody? No. But it's still just nice to see, you know, is it instead of just 3 months, maybe people have immunity for 6 months. More importantly, with these new vaccines, we're not even sure if people need boosters. So I think it's good to know your status and constantly check it to see where you're at. Okay. Now with the mobile COVID and rapid antibody, like I said, I come to you, or healthcare professional come to you. I do that way because, one, if you've really been exposed, you shouldn't be out anyway. And if you feel like crap, do you really want to go and sit in a parking lot and wait to get tested, or go wait at some clinic or whatever, you know, and potentially expose other people? We can come to you. We have the proper equipment, PPE, all that good stuff. I provide documentation right then and there with my contact information and all that. So I think that's just a convenience factor. And I know a lot of places charge $200 for rapid testing. I actually just heard this week that there are places charging $300. I'm flabbergasted. I mean, I get it that, you know, this is important. Obviously, it's a temporary cash cow, whatever. But $300 to know your status, that's a lot. Especially if someone been exposed at work and they need to go to work that night or that next morning, they need to know their status. They can't afford to take off. A lot of these jobs aren't paying for people to be off, and you're going to charge them $300. That's a lot. That's just my personal opinion. Mine's are $100 for rapid COVID, $75 for antibodies, and I come to you. Okay. So again, if you need that, you go to my website. There's a link for rapid testing. The next one is ta-da, Solution Telehealth. That's where I am now. I'm in my clinic. I'm here Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 8 a.m. to 11. We'll just see how, you know, the business flows. If I need to be here longer, or if I need to be here in the evenings, I'm willing to make changes. But right now, this is kind of the hours I set aside. Okay. But basically, Solution Wellness is from Solution Telehealth. Still all on the same website. There is an online portal. And like I said, when you go to the online portal, when you go to the online portal to schedule either Solution Telehealth for a televisit, or you can schedule in-person clinic at Solution Wellness. So there's two options, and I think they're color coded. I think one's purple and one's red, I think. But nonetheless, if you want, and walk-ins. So if you want to come in and you want one-on-one counseling, again, I'm here. I can do vitals, you know, a head-to-toe assessment. You could do the online intake form, or I am an independent distributor for Nutrimatrix. You could do the Nutri-Physical on there, which basically asks the same questions as my online intake form. I get the information. Again, it's asking about your sleep habits, your eating habits, how are you physically active, do you have joint pain, past medical history, that type of thing. And again, we just discuss what are your barriers, what are you trying to achieve, you know. How much can you do on your own? You know, how much knowledge you have about weight loss. Again, because I don't like to use the word diet, because diets are temporary, unless, like I said, you're looking for rapid results, which the natural supplements I do through Nutrimatrix, TLS, which is Total Weight Loss Solutions, they do have some rapid result programs. Those are a little stricter, but they're in short bursts, and they get you the results you want much quicker. But even once you do that, I'm with you to help you maintain. Okay, so once you lose the weight, we want you to keep it off, because all that back and forth, you're going to gain more weight than you originally lost, because a lot of these, you know, a lot of this, the fat cells shrink and then you get new ones, you know. So with that, again, you see me, I can do labs, or I can write orders for labs, and you go to your lab of choice. I'm cash only. I do not accept insurance. And the reason for that is, honestly, most of the medications or natural supplements that I would recommend or prescribe are not covered anyway. So it makes no sense for me to go and contact each insurance company to become a participating provider and you won't be able to use it anyway because this isn't a traditional clinic. This isn't, I do primary care at the urgent care, so you can see me there for weight loss. But as far as my clinic, this is more natural supplements. Like I said, weight loss, wellness. Most of the services, I'm gonna be honest, are not covered. So yeah, if you need labs, I can write an order for labs. You can go to your lab of your choice. I'll still get the results. That's fine. If you need EKG, I can write the order for the EKG. I'll get the results for that. That's fine. But again, like I said, as far as a lot of the anti-diabetics and stuff like that, they're a lot of times not covered. These natural supplements that I use, you can order that on your own. I have plenty of website links. They're in my bio on all my social media pages. They're on my website. I put all the links on there. And then you can see under the service page, I have different bundles that I put together. So if you're looking for detox or muscle recovery like athlete, if you're looking for my 1, 2, 3 grow plan, that's for hair, skin, and nails. 1, 2, 3 go plan, that's with weight loss. They have a couple of weight loss kits and stuff like that. That's all under the services part, and then I did like subtopics under there, so you could go directly to those. So again, this stuff is, you go to the website. These are natural supplements, so they're not available by prescription or anything like that. So my services, initial consultation is $50. Like I said, flat rate. If we're prescribing, that's a separate rate. Labs, that's a separate rate. EKG, separate rate. If you got insurance, use it. Great. Like I said, I can prescribe the phentermine through my compounding pharmacy. That's $30 for a 30-day supply. The other issue, let's see. As far as the supplements, there's so many. I don't know if you can see this one, the Thermochrome. This is one of their newer versions. Basically, it's an appetite suppressant. It helps with thermogenesis and lipolysis to help burn the fat. It helps with energy, mental focus. This one's made from green tea like abstract, but the way it's made, it doesn't cause all that jittery feeling. So these are just some of the natural supplements. There's so many different lines. Again, the links are in my bio. There's some for sexual health. There's some for immunity, respiratory system, detox, digestive health. What I tell people, no matter what, whatever you're trying to do, whether it's wellness, weight loss, it's always good to start with a good multivitamin supplement. You need those basic vitamin and nutrients, okay? And the reason why I joined this company is because people know me. I don't join stuff. I don't do things unless I'm absolutely passionate about it and I believe in it. I don't just sell stuff to make money, because money doesn't make you happy. Me helping people makes me happy, okay? Their supplements are not full of fillers or different things to try to help the integrity of the capsules. A lot of the supplements are powder based. They do have some capsules, but most of them are powder based. They help with digestion. So a lot of times when you take these, you're already absorbing them in your bloodstream within the first few minutes. Now, we all know, I'm pretty sure you dealt with this, when you taking an iron pill or a multivitamin pill, sometimes it comes out whole. Like literally, you digest it, poop it out, and it is still a whole capsule. These are made to enter your bloodstream. All these supplements have at least 95% bioavailability, which means out of this 100% capsule, you're going to get 95% of whatever it's supposed to offer you. Whatever nutrients, whatever antioxidants, you will get it. Most supplements, other supplements that are in capsule form, like I said, are filled with fillers, buffers, all that good stuff. You're lucky if you get 30 or 40%. So with this, you not only, get more of the nutritional benefit, but you actually feel it, like literally the same day. So I do have supplements here. If, you come in for a consultation, or you just come in, just to come and talk and see what we have to offer. You want to come check the clinic out, that's fine. But I do have supplements here. I have sleep aid supplements, which are all natural. I have the basic multivitamins, again with the methylated B's, and it has calcium in it, and it has the OPCs, which is very strong antioxidants, will help with your immune system and inflammation. So like if you're having joint pain and stuff like that, it's helpful. I have supplements on the Trim Tea, which helps with like I said, to me, hangry. So in between meal times, you get a little hungry. It helps with energy. It helps with appetite suppressant, because it helps with leptin sensitivity, which with that's when the leptin levels, they're receptors are like by fat, basically. So the more fat you have in your body, the more leptin, the more likely you are to think you're hungry. So it helps with that so that you're not hungry. You get fuller quicker. I have the Trim Cafe. That is another one, again, that helps with the leptin sensitivity, that also helps with keeping your hunger at bay. And then again, if you like coffee, Trim Cafe is for you. So I have different things. What's the other one I have? Oh, the Ultimate Aloe with the Xanthan. That's a powerful, potent antioxidant. But the Ultimate Aloe, it's very good. If I don't know if you all know, but aloe vera is very good for digestive system. And these are I got the powder packets. So you add them into like 8 ounces of water. You drink it. It helps with your digestive system. It's very soothing. So if you're having like maybe some acid reflux, stuff like that, is very soothing on the way down. It has its own healing properties, but again, very helpful. And these are just the samples. Oh, I have the Mocha Tonics here, which is another one that helps with appetite suppressant, thermogenesis, mocha flavored. So I have some samples here just for people to taste, just to try it out to see if it works for them, because I do believe in the product. And I think that when people actually come and talk and try it out, then they're more likely to say, oh my God, I love this. And I know a lot of people worry about cost, but you got to keep in mind most of these supplements average anywhere from $1 to $7 a day. So if you buy a 30-day supply or a 14-day supply, depending on how it's made, how many packets come in there, it's $1 to $7 a day. Now, come on now. We all got to, be honest here. Most of us spend more than $7 a day. I had Herbalife today. Well, I did like a dairy-free Herbalife. And my Belly Buster tea, that was like $10. So just keep that in mind, that a lot of these supplements are a lot cheaper. Like I said, I did a flat rate for me because you get me, but if you want to order the other supplements, you can go to the websites. I have, like I said, I have a lot of the stuff bundled on my website, and I try to put as much information as possible, individual links, some videos, just so you can kind of see different things. But again, if you need me to, look through everything and give you a recommendation, I can. If you just want to go on there and look and, get something on your own and try it out on your own, you can. You don't have to come to me, but I mean, I'm an asset. Why not? You know what I'm saying? But I try to make it as clear cut as possible. Again, if you have questions, you can always email me. That's Bridget@solutiontelehealth.com. Go to my website, www.solutiontelehealth.com. I am on Facebook at Solution Telehealth. I'm on Instagram at Solution123Go. Or like I said, I'm here Monday, Wednesday, Fridays from 8 to 11 a.m. You come in, talk to me. I'll do my best to help you with determining, what supplements will help you. Hopefully if not this Friday, because I got to go pick it up, or next week, I will start having some injections here in the office. Again, this is just to give people a jump start. I think even with the injections, because you have more bioavailability because you're injecting it into the muscle, but you can have that in conjunction with some of the natural supplements or in conjunction with some of the prescribed medicines. It just depends on which ones you're trying to do. But I want to do a B complex, which has like B1 through 6, that helps with mental focus, helps with energy. That one you can do weekly. Obviously B12, a lot of people know about B12. That one helps with energy and cognition as well. But I'm going to add glutathione, which is a very potent antioxidant. Now, glutathione is kind of like the stem cells of antioxidants. Your body produces it naturally. It's very potent. It kind of helps with oxidative stress basically everywhere in the body. But your levels can be lowered if you're not getting proper sleep, if you're not eating a balanced diet. If you don't have enough vitamin C, selenium, those type of things. So I want to do a glutathione injection here. And you can come and get that. And again, that just kind of helps with overall well-being. I want to do biotin. And if you are familiar with biotin, depending on who you ask, it's a B vitamin. Some people call it vitamin H. But again, biotin is like your hair, skin, and nails. So I'm working on doing like a combo with the biotin and the glutathione. So that way you get a good boost if you're having hair loss, especially with COVID. There's a lot of women I see who had COVID and they have post-COVID hair loss. And we can do that antioxidant because that's a lot of oxidative stress with that illness, and we can kind of get you jump started so that you can get your hair back. You can get your nails long. You can have healthy skin. You could just have good well-being all over. Also, the Lipo C injection. That one is a weight loss injection that you can get weekly, and that one has a lot of the natural supplements for energy, the L-carnitine, stuff like that. So, I'm trying to have as many options as possible because weight loss isn't the same for everybody. It's not cookie cutter. There's so many different ways to go about it. And I wanted to provide the safest options, one, but two, also provide options that will help everyone. Okay. I mean, the end goal is health. Yes, weight loss is great. Weight loss helps a lot of your issues, but at the end of the day, you need to feel good. That's the most important thing. You're not going to keep up with something if it doesn't make you feel better, you know? So that was a lot of words, but I just wanted to explain to people as best as I could the difference between the Solution Telehealth, the Solution Wellness Clinic, the mobile COVID testing, and some of the products that I am offering, that I want to offer in office, or that I can have sent to you in your home, or that you can that you can order directly from the website and get them sent to you. I may start building up some sort of inventory where you could just come and buy them here, but right now I'm just working on samples, and I'm going to get some more samples. There's some women's health ones, some ones for energy, and turn up, turn down service. Turn up, turn down supplements I want to incorporate. But again, as I update, I will let you all know. But like I said, if you got any questions, contact me. I get a lot of messages on Facebook and Instagram, and I do the best I can to respond as quickly as I can. But hopefully this helps. You all take care. You be safe. Bye.